here, my high school boyfriend texted me. Congrats on SNL. I imagine it keeps you pretty busy, but we should meet up sometime if you're ever free. Okay, so he was trying to get back with me now that I had this. 55,000 texts to an ex is too many. Or is it? Yes, it is. I'm Chloe Fineman from the new Audible original, Excessive, and our podcast follows a woman who gets ghosted, and rather than take it in stride, she sends thousands of texts. Now, I haven't sent thousands of texts, but I do text. So let's take a tour of my phone. Currently, I'm trying to compose a text, and it's taken me a week. I should have sent that last Tuesday, and now it is Monday of the following week, and there's no excuse. I'll be like, oh, I thought I responded, but the text didn't, now I'm revealing my secret. When I got SNL, I did not text when I found out because I thought that I thought the CIA would somehow get my phone and leak it to the press. I was so psychotically paranoid. So it was a lot of taking a best friend to coffee and then walking several blocks into the middle of nowhere and being like, I got hired on SNL. You cannot, and then they'd be excited and I'd be like, you cannot tell us, and then I'd be choking them, basically. I mean, it was so insanely unhealthy. Truly devastated, you are perfect for it. Also, congrats on SNL. I don't know what the context is of this. OMG, Emrata stands you now, followed by SNL is big and congrats, but this is huge. I've even recently tried to go back and look at Facebook breakups from the early days. My ex-boyfriend, I remember we had a Facebook breakup, but he was poetic about it. He was like, I thought you were a rose, and you really are, because you have thorns. Yep. Anytime I've gotten an actor's number, it's very exciting, and you're like, I can't believe I have so-and-so's number. That's so cool. And I'll do it kind of in a sneaky way. But then in texting them, truly, I am always they're 100% gonna block me after we're done working together. Jennifer Coolidge, I remember I DM'd her in 2020. It was an honor to meet you. You're the funniest woman in the world. We met over a Zoom, mentioned her, DM'd her, and then we did that video. She posted it, and that's all that matters. Okay, Drew Barrymore, she mentioned me, and then I wrote I love you, freaking all caps, heart, heart. Also random, but I've been using your Flower Miracle matte gloss for years, and they are truly fire, 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 fire. That's humiliating. I think if you go through my notes app, there's so many composed, humiliating texts that I've sent to 4 people, and then changed it and sent it back. I had this friend who was kind of someone I would date only when I was home for winter break, and there was a Christmas where I thought it'd be cool to send him a pic, and then I was like, Merry Christmas, here's my and then that was crazy, and I didn't get a response. And then I think I'm too open with my family, and I tried to cover my and be like, is this weird to send? My parents would send gifts of me to me, which was kind of weird. And then my dad figured out how to make himself a GIF, and so I would be receiving my dad going this. I'm just emojis and just probably chunks of text. This is embarrassing, but I'd say my dog walker is an excessive texter with updates I do not need. For example, the Peachster is pooped, and a mighty poop it was. I don't need to know that. And it'll be Peach in front of Stonewall, and you're like, oh, cool. And then I feel he takes them to bars. And then my favorite was a series of Peach in front of support Iranian women, which is nice. He's an ally, and his dog walker makes sure of it. So I really do appreciate that. For an even more dramatic texting story, listen to my Audible original, Excessive.